Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team.
Do we do mics or anything?
No.
Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Nigga started from the bottom, now.
Hey, live viewers, messed up.
Thought I was just losing.
Started from the bottom, now my whole team here. Nigga started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team.
What's going on? It is whatever day it is, the 23rd, Tuesday, rough morning, messed up the intro already. Jordan's got, the theme that Jordan went with was kind of like, we're on the up and up
Right.
theme because we had a big week in all our ventures, Jake. So that's Drake. I don't know if you've heard of him. Hey, did you watch episode 2 of the new season of Queer Eye yet?
No, I haven't watched any Queer Eye yet.
Wow, episode 2 was good.
Okay. That's good news.
Episode 1 was an instant skip. 10 minutes in, I got out.
What was up to, what was like the title or the main character? Because I've seen a couple like grams and posts and stuff.
He was like a bad kid, rough and tumble, got shot, got paralyzed.
Yikes.
Yeah. It was a good app. Jake's running on lack of sleep right now. You look so sad and tired. I feel bad talking to you.
Yeah, it's I don't know, the day after, you know what it was, Jim? Maybe it was that 9 p.m. coffee before we did the voicemail ups last night.
Yeah, I guess that helped with the not sleeping.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when you start pointing fingers, but if I didn't have that, I wouldn't have been able to do the voicemail up, so didn't get too much Z's last night after my arriving back in Denver at 4 a.m. just after a crazy week of travels and anything. So, yeah, I mean, I thought last night was going to be like got back at it, slept in the old bed again. I am grooving on a Sunday afternoon. No, just a soulless Tuesday, as they all are.
Wow.
How are you doing? What was that song?
Started from the bottom, now we hear. It's about people that get cochlear implants. They start out deaf, now they can hear.
You've been saving your cochlear implants joke for the right time.
I didn't save it. That hit me right then in the moment. As I said it, I was thinking it.
It's good.
Yeah, it's great. Wednesday,
Good.
Jake giggles at that.
Last night Jake would have giggled at that because I think in hindsight, I think I was hallucinating to a degree. But all right, cool. All right.
Last night's Talking Yanks was good stuff. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's great.
Luke said he was
Great.
laughing.
Oh yeah, Luke's pretty close to us too. So
Luke said that he was like, a lot of people are going to think that Humbles is like some long inside joke.
yeah,
It's not.
nope.
It's the first word that I thought of.
Live. It was very live.
Do you just want to talk for a little bit before we get into things? You need a breather, or do you want to rush through the app? I can't tell.
I think I'm good. How are you doing? How's your weekend?
Weekend?
Right?
I don't know, man. Weekend? That's kind of tough to gauge. Does my face look as red? So you're looking at just me, right? Not the final product?
Correct.
Now let me show you the final product. I think it looks less red in the final product. No.
No. You do this every time. I mean, if you put the light on your face, it won't look red. Yep, normal face.
Yeah.
But it's just, do you want that light in your face the whole episode?
It blows.
Because, I mean, you know, there's a chunk of this that's podcast. They're not going to be fazed by your red face. Are you fazed by your red face?
When it's that red.
Do you think it's linked to anything with you drinking 6 Guinness to start every morning?
Oh, 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 oh. No?
Okay, that's just a theory.
Imagine drinking 6 Guinness. I'd puke right away. It's like drinking six milkshakes every morning.
A lot of people's dream.
Not mine.
That's nobody's dream.
Yeah,
So you're good then. Good weekend.
weekend was good. Can't remember a thing. If you had to give me the days, when was it when we drove to Yankee Stadium? You left. That was Saturday?
That was Friday.
I'm out. I'm out on trying to remember the weekend.
Yeah.
That's brutal task.
Yeah.
Yesterday was a good day. 7 a.m. to 3 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of work in, and I got to go in the ocean with Katie for a while. That was nice.
Pretty nice.
Dinner with little nephew Ike, my sister, and my grandma.
Oh.
That was nice. And got a lot of work done.
Very cool, man.
Yeah. Very cool. Do you want to rank your yesterday? I don't even know how you do it.
I don't know. It was a day. I got back at 4 a.m., so the noon to 4 a.m. shift was fun. Slept till 7. Or no. I had to get the dog from, because he stayed at overnight camp, so I had to get him at 7 a.m. So I woke up at 6:30, got the dog. We came back. He smells so bad. He just playing with dogs for 5 days. And he was getting to the point of where like he needed to be groomed anyways. So we both just reek. It's crazy how quickly things fall apart if you let it. Like I'm just looking around the apartment right now, and everything is smelly and dirty.
You were in this outfit last night when you said you were smelly and dirty, and now you're still in this outfit. So I'm guessing it only intensified after a night of being like not being able to sleep and being sweaty and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, things are cyclical. Like whoa, you're gonna drop that bomb on me right now?
Who's red now?
Jimmy just put the alien filter on me for those watching on not watching on YouTube. It's not bad. I look queasy and not far off from the normal. Yeah, and I'm in a death spiral right now. I showered last night after the episode. I was like, I'm going to shower.
And you put on the same shirt?
Yes, Jim.
Why?
Yes, Jim. I'm not happy about it.
Why'd you do that?
Because when I woke up this morning, I was like, soul had been taken out of me again. And I was like, all right, I got to get going. I got to update the JJR sheet. I got to take the dog OUT. So I just grabbed the closest thing. So I'm back in smelly shirt. So I'm back to square one.
That's tough.
And there's empty coffee cups everywhere.
I would have liked to think you could overcome that one.
You'd like to think that, Jim. And I there was a time when I would have too. But yeah, it's yesterday was kind of the whirlwind day, like trying to return back to life. Today's the day that it's like, yo, you've got to do that laundry. Like not an option.
Yeah.
You've got to like throw out all the trash. You know, shower with your dog.
Don't throw yourself out. Don't accidentally throw yourself out. Honest.
I'll try to not accidentally throw myself out. But yeah, I'm generally well. It was a big weekend. For those that don't know, talking Yanks, talking baseball podcasts. Ended up oddly high on the chart, and then they like got rid of the chart. Did we break the podcast?
Is the last day they had the charts? We were on the top 2 sports podcasts. Yeah, I checked this morning.
How huge would that be?
I checked this morning, and like, I mean, imagine if we did what we did the next day, we'd never know about it.
Right.
So if they took away being able to search the top podcast by category. Wait, I'm getting a loading. Yeah, I still can't do it.
Which, talk about timing. Maybe it's just a weekend thing and we've never really looked, but like, I don't know, a lot of things don't work like that.
Jake, someone has a question in the chat and I think it's important.
Who's got it? Who's your favorite baseball team?
No. We are not. We're on the Jomboy Jake Radio YouTube channel.
Yeah, I know, but I thought that would still be a good question.
No, it's Tommy Tucker's Golden Crown. Jake, bro, do you really shower with your dog?
Okay, so there's not. No, I've never showered with my dog. Here's the situation I'm in though. Like he's a golden doodle or something like that, and he's supposed to get groomed, but like you're supposed to make an appointment like weeks out. And so we have like actually in my apartment building they have like a dog cleaning room. Like it's just a room with like a dog bathtub, and like I don't know, chaos can ensue in there. Jim, so I mentioned the current state of everything in the apartment, including myself. When the dog gets bathed, he goes nuts, out of control. I've got wires and cords everywhere. It's a mess, and it's almost not a one-person job. I think I tried to bathe him by myself once, and I ended up like, I don't know, like I looked like I've seen a ghost. And right now I already look like I'm seeing a ghost. So I am in a really big Mexican standoff with my entire life right now of like what cookie is going to crumble first? Like am I going to get clean? Is the dog going to get clean?
What about all those coffee cups?
Going to get clean?
What about all those coffee cups?
The coffee cups are involved.
When we do the pregame show, I'd like to see you in a new shirt.
Me too, Jim. Me too.
I'm going to write down something right here. I rarely write stuff down before we hand this off to intern Luke. The first segment of today's show was Jake fights with Tuesday. How about that?
I didn't even really mention Tuesday.
Oh, you've mentioned Tuesday.
Not today.
This whole episode is about Tuesdays. I mean, you haven't said its name.
Right, Jim, because that's how the world operates, and that's the mental block you need to get over at this point.
Intern Luke just freaked out over here.
Yeah, what happened? I heard there was a crash.
Like he freaked out. I thought his computer shut off and something terrible happened. He handed me a note that says you guys suck at saying countries because he's listening to today's Laughs from the Past with all those countries. And we're just really upset.
You couldn't even say countries right there. You said countries.
No, Luke doesn't spell right. He said you guys suck at saying countries. He spelled it wrong.
He wrote out countries on the paper.
Not on me.
Seems very on you.
But yeah, I do suck at saying all those countries. They're hard.
Yeah.
Which one did I say wrong? Luke's so upset with me. Kosovo. I don't know.
You were trying to say Kosovo yesterday?
Yeah.
Bosnia.
Oh no.
I said Kosovo.
Yikes.
I never heard of Kosovo. I've never heard of Kosovo. I've never heard of Kosovo in my life.
You've heard of Kosovo. That was like the famous place where all the it was like original immigration type stuff.
Original immigrant. I don't know what Kosovo is.
Damn, man. That whole episode's like shot. Like that's why Luke's mad.
Well, it's out. You can listen to it today.
Yeah. So go check that out. Advertising.
I said Bosnia, right?
I didn't say you didn't. You did the Herzegovina wrong.
Oh, and you just nailed it? Herzegovina?
Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Herzegovina?
This is a family show.
Luke thinks he's saying Herzegovina correctly.
Nope.
I mean, you're not saying that right because
that's what I'm. I'm just repeating. I'm just repeating.
You've turned this into an X-rated episode.
I'm just repeating what intern Luke's telling me.
You have now gone into the corner and you're staring at me and Luke, and you got crazy arms swinging at both of us.
No, I'm just trying to pronounce my countries right.
Corner swing.
I never heard of Kosovo.
Right. Well, that's not a place because it's Kosovo.
You never heard of that either.
Yeah.
Anyway, go listen to Laughs from the Past. That's fun. You want to do some sports? We still don't have a soundboard.
Yeah, we could do some sports. Light sports, even for 4 days.
I'm trying to look at the calendar to see when we don't record 3 shows throughout the day. Because I have a lot of personal stuff I have to do, like get a new credit card because I lost mine, get a new laptop, and I have zero time to go to like drive an hour to the mall to fix a laptop. That's just not in my time.
I know it. Did I tell you the scene at my apartment?
All the coffee cups, you showered, put on the same gross shirt, your dog smells terrible.
Just 2 terrible smelling dogs and like leftover food materials.
If Jess walked in, would she like be like, what?
Ooh, that's really interesting. Cause she's in the Keys right now, and
You just text her and say, "Don't come home."
Yeah, no, I mean, I think I can clean stuff up in the next few days, but I'll know what the problem is right now. I have a serious scapegoat. The dog reeks. Jimmy, you know how, well, we just talked about it. I just put on the dirty shirt from when I was dirty yesterday.
Yep.
Jim, I'm not letting the dog in the bedroom.
Wow.
Like, that's how bad he smells.
He's probably happy though, because he's saying like, you smell bad too.
Well,
you guys are in a smell off. You guys are in a bad smell off.
We're in a smell off, and I think, at the end of the day, I'm probably going to have to be like, yeah, the dog was in the bedroom the whole time. He smelled bad. Like, that's why it reeks in there.
And then he was never actually in there.
It's going to be a lot of finger pointing.
Yeah. I mean, Noodle saw you put that shirt on and kind of was embarrassed.
Oh, yeah. He's not happy.
He's embarrassed.
Not happy.
All right, let's go to the sports. I don't know what we've been talking about.
Sure.
Soundboard. Do the music. With your sports update, it is Jake Storielli.
Jim, we start where we always start. Golf. I didn't even want to do an accent there. I think I'm just, brain is short-circuiting. Shane Lowry, Jim, your guy. He wins the not British Open because it was held in Ireland. He runs away with it. Kind of a disappointing golf weekend. It was supposed to be Rory's kind of thing. Tiger died. Phil died. Not in the biblical sense. Good job, Shane Lowry, representing the hefty guys on the golf course. Tim Duncan, Jim, joins your Spurs staff. I can't think of something you wouldn't care about less. Sammy, the Snail, wins the World Snail Racing Championship. Jim, baseball, Hall of Fame inductee weekend. We see a couple of the big ones. Mariano, our guy, the first Hyundai percenter. The Moose is on the loose. A couple other fine fellows. Congratulations. Matt Harvey. Hall of Fame resume is now in question. He gets DFA'd. Jim, the kind of cool news, Yordan Alvarez, young guy for Houston, 35 RBIs in 30 games, breaks Albert Pujols' record for most RBIs in that time span. And Jim, the story kind of surrounding baseball, the trade deadline is approaching. Is your team buying or selling?
Yeah, I don't care about Tim Duncan. I congrats to Shane Lowry. Matt Harvey got DFA'd. His fall from grace was kind of enjoyable, and now I feel bad for him and more sad for him than because he was so cocky and arrogant that the initial fall from grace was a little bit like, reap what you sow. Now I just kind of feel bad for him. The Sammy winning the snail race is huge.
Yeah,
I didn't think that she had a shot.
Oh, you think Sammy's a she?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was interpreting it like a Sammy Davis type situation.
Oh, no. All Sammy snails are she's. You ever been to a snail racing contest?
I've not.
You ever been to a hermit crab racing contest?
I've been to turtle. I think I've been to hermit crab, not snail.
I've never been to a snail race. I've been to turtle and I've been to hermit crab, which is kind of weird thing that like we've both been to that, like normal enough that we've both been to one of those. Anyway, it took Sammy 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I think there's some foul play. They say the owner was salting her, with a little like a squirt gun for water, and they couldn't see it, and that helped. So that was a little. They're checking into it. But
Who's checking into it again?
the SN, the SR committee? It's actually the WSN. WSR.
The WSN, WSR.
No, the WSRC, Jake. World
WSRC.
Snail Racing Committee is checking into it.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. And I'm rooting for Sammy.
Yeah,
Did you hear about the other snail? Died in the middle of the race?
I didn't hear about any of this controversy.
Yeah, you're clicking the wrong links. One snail died in the middle of the race. Suicide.
This I don't even know what show this is anymore.
Never wanted to be in the SRC.
You keep changing the initials of the Snail Racing League.
No, that was a Snail Racing Championship. Never wanted to be in the SNRC.
That would suck.
Being forced to race your snail. Like, my whole being is against this.
I live a life that is not supposed to do this, and you're making me do this.
How many types of
Are
turtles
slow
are there?
animal races like one of the first like hipster moves?
I don't know. I feel like turtle racing's been around forever.
That's what I'm saying. But like, think about the initial appeal of turtle racing that made it worldwide. Is that these animals move so slow? I guess it doesn't have to be hipster. It could just be like, this is how you get through life. Today
Yeah.
we're gonna watch these turtles race.
Yeah, they raced horses, and it ended in a
Right.
minute. And they're like, whoa, that was
Yeah.
too fast. I need something that's better. So then they're like, what's a slow animal? And then they found some turtles, and then that occupied them for a half hour.
Yeah, you could spend a whole day. Okay.
How many types of turtles are there in the world again, Jake?
And they're 350 plus, something like that.
Yeah, 350 plus different types of turtles, not even including you.
That's insane.
Yeah, it is nuts. Trade deadline's approaching in baseball. You think anyone cares about that here? Do we talk about baseball here now that we have Talking Baseball? What do we do?
Yeah, I mean it's a real conundrum because usually the baseball is where I could get you going for a couple minutes. But now I've got the Snail Racing League for you, so I don't know. No, I mean we can if you're looking for deep dives on baseball, go check out Talking Baseball, which has been doing really well, which is awesome.
Shots fired to all their loyal JJR listeners, Jake. Talking Baseball drops, gets 200 reviews in a day. JJR's been around for 8 months, and we're at 111. I mean, I appreciate all 111. And then we broke 100. Shots fired, though.
Yeah, I mean JJR's it's an interesting format. It's not I don't know, it's not where our loins are at. What?
Well, we spent the first
I don't
12
know. I'll
minutes
let you.
talking. We spent the first 12 minutes talking about how dirty you are.
And then we came back from that with the snail racing for the next 4. So it's I don't know. JJR's ass is in the jackpot right now.
Oh no. That's exactly what JJR is. I was thinking we just cut out the sports. Just do our days and weird news.
Right, and that's tough for me because like my original thing of doing this was like, yeah, I'd love to talk sports, and now we're getting so far away from that, which is tough when I haven't slept. I've got like 5 hours of sleep in the past 60 hours or so.
So who do you got being traded?
Man, they're looking at guys for sure. Sammy the Snail, he sounds like he's not happy.
Well, we got to see how the Salt accusations clear up, and then Sammy might go straight into breeding.
How about this? Here's one for our people that maybe if they do listen or they don't. Who's going to be the first? Like, let's say you know Major League Baseball pretty well. Who's going to be the first MLB name that gets traded that people are like, oh wow, okay.
Stroman or Giles. Okay. I think Toronto's going to make moves.
They should. Like, they need to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You don't think the Yankees are going to trade Gary?
Talking sports.
Deportes.
Talking sports. Oh, you want to move on to the news then? We're only at like the 20-something minute mark. Halftime. It is summer. Dog days of summer, Jake. So that's a little hard.
This has basically turned into me just being a soundboard.
It's dog days of summer, okay?
I'm just a smelly soundboard.
You know what we need to do?
Okay.
It's dog days of summer, and the only
Right.
sport going on in the dog days of summer, we made another podcast specifically to talk about. So we've really limited ourselves here on JGR. So we need August to come, football to start, we need some other sports to start, playoffs to start. We got to find a way to get through July and early August, whether it's like lists. Maybe we'll have some people send us some like top lists, or maybe we start doing voicemails on this show or caller questions.
You don't think how tired we are, how smelly I am, snail racing segment is what the people are here for? Because
No,
I think
actually,
you might get a lot of fight back on that.
No, I actually do. But you just said you wanted to do sports, so I'm trying to cater.
Well, that
to
was
you.
the original dream of this. That was the original.
Yeah. Well, sports will be back. In the meantime, we got to find some time.
Okay.
All right. You want to go to the news? How's your halftime going?
Think
You still
about it.
smell? Describe your smell.
Well, it's a mix. Like I told you, I did shower, and like obviously, I just put the shirt on this morning, so I'm developing. I'm as this goes on, the smellier I'm going to get personally, which I think is kind of the same for everyone. So let's not just throw myself under the bus there. But yeah, it's just daunting. It's everything in the apartment is currently taunting me. That's a great way to look at it.
Wow. Even that cylinder of Clorox wipes behind you?
Cylinder Clorox wipes? Yeah, they're telling me clean up, ugly.
Wow. That's so brutal.
Mean Clorox wipes. Yeah, I mean, I basically anywhere I go, like I'm backed up. Okay, there's 116 emails. Okay, got to catch up on those. Dog, oh my God, you couldn't smell any worse. There's Jake, you couldn't smell any worse. Okay, don't get me going on the coffee.
All right, cool. We're doing great over here. I think Luke just was in a trance and snapped out of it.
Halftime's over.
Yeah. Well, Luke was just like kind of reclined, and then a big noise, and he unreclined. Look, I just tell him the halftime report. He's acting like I'm telling on him or something.
Yikes.
I don't know what was going on. Whatever. Okay, here we go.
Soundboard.
What's in the news today? Oh, boy. Is that even how that song goes? I read the news today. Oh, boy. The news was kind of sad. Well, 6 o'clock. Time for the news. Instagram influencer is crying over Instagram hiding public likes to reduce damage the app has on the youth. It is so hot in Nebraska, the National Weather Service baked biscuits using only the sun. Isn't that nice? Nebraska using the nice hot weather to get cute, have some fun. Well, in Massachusetts, police are asking residents, please don't commit crimes. It's too hot out. Wait till the heat wave passes. Because in Nebraska, they pass the time by baking shit in places it usually doesn't get baked. In Massachusetts, they waste the time committing crimes. 4 deputies have been injured, Jake, and a horse was punched during a large fight at the Stanislaus County Fair. An award-winning lamb, much like our snail, is under investigation for performance-enhancing drugs. Wow, I wonder if that was the old salt pistol or something else. A Garden City woman fires gun in McDonald's after receiving cold fries. And don't call 911 to complain about an ice cream truck. Peel Police is asking its citizens, do not call 911 to complain about an ice cream truck. What's in the news today? Oh, boy. Got a lot of stuff
Wow.
here. A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff,
Um,
Jake.
Whoa. So hot in Nebraska, we're cooking biscuits using only the sun.
It's fun. Reminds me of that scene in Father of the Bride 2. They crack
This
an
is
egg on
just
a
a
driveway.
copy and paste article, right? Like they Mad Libs this every year.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Like the first summer story in any town that gets like temperatures over 105 or something like that, you change the temperature a degree, you change the name of the town, and then you change like what they cook. It's like you just put it in a name generator and it's like, all right, today it's Des Moines, Iowa. It was 107 and we cooked eggs. All right.
this is. Did you see this article? It's kind of cool. They put
I'm in the article.
they put a baking tray on top of the dashboard in their car, kept all the doors shut, and literally let it cook the biscuits until. That car now smells like an oven of biscuits, which that's kind of a death trap. Every time you get in that car, you're going to be starving.
That's what my apartment needs right now.
Why don't you just cook some biscuits then? You have an oven.
I don't have biscuits, man.
Oh my god.
You think I keep biscuits in the house?
Just get some flour and some water.
You think I have flour in the house?
You don't have flour?
No, I don't know what flour's used for.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Like everything.
yeah.
You guys don't cook, I'm guessing.
Not a lot.
All right. No flour.
I'm actually the cook, but I stay away from flour. I'm not a carbs guy. You know that.
This is cool. I thought this was going to be lame. They have pictures of the biscuits before and after. So now I think it's cool.
Why'd you think it was going to be lame?
I thought, like what you were saying, copy and repeat. Like we weren't going to have evidence. It was like, and the biscuits were going to like be shitty. But they cooked. But they actually looked like it was like straight up dough to biscuits. Kind of cool.
Yeah, dog.
And the fact that it was in a car. Now that car smells like a biscuit oven.
That's the part that hooked you.
You've always been a fan of that talking biscuits joke, right?
Let's hear it again and see if it trips me up.
What are the two biscuits are in an oven, right?
Okay.
One biscuit turns to the other biscuit, says, "Holy shit, it's getting hot in here."
Right.
Other biscuit turns back to that biscuit, says, "No, duh, it's an oven." That's always been your favorite joke, right?
What news story do you want to talk about?
If anyone doesn't know that actual joke, you do know it. The second biscuit turns and says, "Holy shit, a talking biscuit."
Yeah, I mean, a lot of I've heard that. I think that joke is mostly used with muffin,
Yeah.
but you can use biscuit or other.
We're doing
other-
biscuits now. You could
Right,
use
we're on
you
big
could
biscuit
use
shit.
hot dogs in a boiling pot of water for that joke if you wanted to.
No, it
Yeah?
doesn't go over well. No, it doesn't, man. I'm just telling you, don't do that.
Okay, let me try it. Jake, 2 hot dogs are in a boiling pot of water. One hot dog turns to the other and says, "Oh my god, it's boiling in here." Other hot dog turns back, says, "Yeah?"
Oh my god.
You were right. That joke sucks with
That's
the
a
water.
sucky joke when you work in the hot dogs, man. I'm telling you.
When you work in the hot dogs in the water, the punchline just falls flat.
The flattest of punchlines when you go hot dogs. What story do you like here, Jim?
Well, I like the juxtaposition, obviously, in my thing of Massachusetts saying, like, please don't commit crimes.
Right.
Please.
We're begging you. If you guys could just stop the crimes, that would be a lot better for us.
The other day it was like 99, and I was walking around from house to house, and I saw a police officer walk by in like his full police officer outfit. And I wanted to straight up ask him, like, yo, that sucks. But I thought, like, there's a way he could take offense to it. Like, well, that's my job to serve. And I was like, oh. But I just want to be, like, straight up, like, that sucks. You have to wear that right now, right?
I think it's kind of like being an athlete. Like, we know that Lance Lynn and there's a lot of athletes that, you know, they want to wear the layers and work up that sweat. I think, like, when they go in uniform, like, they're like, all right, it's going to get gnarly out there. But they, like, want that.
I agree with you. Like, you put on the uniform. Like, when you play baseball and you have who cares how much you sweat? You're in the middle of the zone. So,
right. Isn't there a cop in town that wants to meet up with you? Weren't we supposed to do that?
I think he's like a college kid that, like, patrols the boardwalk every other weekend.
Okay.
So, I haven't got back in touch yet. Oh, I did. And then I was like, well, I'm here. Jake, the Massachusetts heat wave story sucks so bad.
Okay.
Can I read you their post?
Read it to me, Jim.
This makes me want to commit crimes, and I'm not a crime committer.
Right.
Like, this makes me want to go to Braintree and do some crimes.
All right.
Here's their Facebook post. Folks, due to the extreme heat, we are asking anyone thinking of doing criminal activity to hold off until Monday. It is straight up hot as soccer balls out there. Conducting criminal activity in this extreme heat is next level henchman status, and it is very dangerous. Stay home, blast the AC, binge Stranger Things Season 3, play with the Face app, practice karate in your basement. We will all meet again on Monday when it's cooler. Sincerely, the Popo. I've never wanted to commit crime in a town more.
Yeah, you're getting super far away from hokey humor.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I was ever close to it.
Right, but I don't know. I there was a while when I hated hokey humor. Like, dude, I went through TSA the other day and I got a big Jake from State Farm. Like, you know how old that joke is now? And like, it's hokey, but it's people just trying to have a good time, so I just shrug at it.
That's in person. In person's way different. You just got to kill time.
Kind of. I mean, this is this is the news. The police department made news now that we're talking about, news across the country, just from one silly post. And it's they mention a couple pop references things. And wow, look at what the police said. It's
everyone.
Super hokey.
Not everyone needs to be hokey or clever. The Braintree Police Department, they can say.
What if the Braintree Police Department came back to you and said they don't want you to be clever?
I'd say that doesn't seem to be a concern of yours.
They would come back and say the same right back to you, sister.
Of course.
Of course. Thank you.
Of course, but this is what we're talking about on the show.
Right.
And that was brutal. The Popo.
I'm just trying to help you. I don't think if you get into this category where you start letting hokey stuff bother you, it's going to be tough. It's going to wear on you. There's so much hokey stuff.
I'm not like I'm going to forget about this the moment we move on to the next story, but
there's veins coming out of your neck, Jim.
My thoughts on this. I'll make you green again.
You look like a neck vein.
Here we go.
Oh God, he's going to the green.
There we go.
He's going to make me green.
Yeah. You're fucking done, dude. Oh, you're blue.
Wow.
Bam.
I actually really like that.
Should I be blue then too?
I'm afraid I just blew myself.
Jake. Okay, now we're both blue.
That's a really funny scene in Arrested Development.
Yeah. Anyway, Braintree Police Department had a corny message. 4 deputies injured and a horse punched during a large fight.
You think that would have made you commit crime?
No.
You're saying on air you've committed a crime.
Oh, I've committed a crime.
In Braintree, Massachusetts.
I don't think I've ever been to Braintree.
Okay. I think I have family in Braintree.
Wow. Talk about Loserville.
Okay. Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
Uh,
So we make jokes on here.
do you care about this horse that got punched?
Ooh, interesting. So this is your biscuit concern that you're always having about the
Yeah.
legitimacy of the Nebraska biscuit story
Yep.
would be the horse. That would be my concern with the horse getting punched. I mean,
That it's fake?
do we have someone punching a horse?
I think where you just had some fists get swung, and a horse might have gotten in the way.
And the horse got some I don't know, some friendly fire or something like that. I don't know. Get better, horse.
Get better, horse.
With the Stanislaus Fair, where's that at, Jim?
Stanislaus, and next time just think about it for less than a second.
Right. If you had to guess what state Stanislaus is in, what would you guess?
Some country that's not America,
Okay.
and so I don't know if state works there.
Yeah, I mean it's a state you've lived in, so
Connecticut, Illinois,
wrong.
California.
Yes.
Wow, Southern California.
Let's see. It's near Turlock.
Turlock, that's northern, I believe.
Okay, so Northern California. So where you lived.
No, that's like I'm thinking that's like Oregon area, like up there with the dope heads. No, it's right in the middle of California. It's right where I lived.
Okay. So
John W. Mitchell at Central Park in downtown. Nice. Oh, it's like Sacramento, Stanislaus County. Yeah, it's right by Modesto. Cool, man. Wow. Why are we talking about this?
Modesto nuts, because you came out super aggressive when I said, "Hey, where is this?" And you went foreign country when it was actually a town that you've probably lived within like a hour and a half radius of.
I didn't come out aggressive. I just said it's probably in Stanislaus.
You came out aggressive,
I can't find how to make the settings on your face normal again.
right?
Wait, hold on. I think I got it.
Hey, you sound like God.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is that normal enough?
Yeah.
Okay. Producing a show.
Producing over here for the YouTube people.
Garden City woman fires gun in McDonald's after receiving cold fries. Agree or disagree?
Marketing.
Marketing?
Yeah.
Did she kill anyone with the gun? What if she shot the fries? That'd be funny.
That'd be funny. That'd be a good scene in a movie.
That'd be like just point blank, pulled the trigger on the fries. Like she holds the gun down onto the table like, these fries are cold. Bam, shoots the fries. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm in for it as a movie scene right now. Just seems like marketing.
All right, I'm going to speed read this one. A Georgian woman is in custody after the owner of a McDonald's in Garden City said she fired a gun inside the restaurant. The restaurant owner says a woman left her order and then she came back after the fries were cold. According to the owner, as the manager went to get new fries, the woman went into the kitchen and fired a shot into the floor. The owner says he gave the woman a refund and she left. The police arrived at the scene at 2:45 p.m. Tuesday and learned the woman had left. They say they stopped her in the car in Liberty Parkway and took her into custody without incident. So she did fire him on the floor.
Yeah, scary.
You guys should go to a speed reading competition?
No,
Okay.
you would get absolutely worked.
Well, I
with
just
speed
worked.
readers,
I just worked you. It's 1-0.
No.
Yeah. They said I went to speedreaders.com. They said you just submit your first contest. So I submitted you doing the last article and me doing that one, and I moved on next round.
So if I get intern Luke to come over to your screen right now, you're on speedreaders.com.
Obviously, I'm on speed.
It looks like you're typing.
No.
No. You're very clear. You just looked at the keyboard
No.
and you're typing.
Your favorite band, Dyslexic Speed Readers.
Yeah.
You're a big fan of them.
Yeah, I am of that. Jim, I think the big story everyone's been waiting for. Enough of this, us flexing our speed reading and all that. Award-winning lamb under investigation for performance-enhancing drugs.
Yeah, the lamb in the picture, and I don't know if it's a stock image of a picture or if it's a real lamb, or if it's the real lamb under investigation, but it was a pretty looking lamb, if I remember correctly.
So when you click the link, initially on the screen is one of the more beautiful lambs you'll ever see. They have an image below of the award-winning lamb, and he doesn't look as pretty as that stock image lamb.
Okay, so the stock image lamb. What's a young lamb called? A calf?
What's a young lamb called? I'd say a young lamb.
Now, every animal has names for
Like a
younger.
baby lamb?
Yeah. A ram lamb is the name for a baby male sheep. Wow. Did you know that lamb is the term for a baby sheep? And we're searching for what a baby lamb is. Couldn't be any more off base. First, Jake loses his first ever speed reading competition. Now he has no idea what a lamb is. Tough couple times for you. So wait, where's this image of the real lamb that got
I
popped for
just
drugs?
feel if someone had asked me today, I'm walking down the streets of Denver, and there's like an on-street personality TV show, like Billy on the Street or something like that.
Do you want me to pretend to be that guy?
And they say, hey, are sheep and lambs different animals? Guess what, Jim? I end up on the highlight reel because I think they're different animals.
I'm with you. I'm super with you.
When you eat lamb chops, you're eating a sheep?
Look.
We
Look.
eat sheep?
Look. Did you know that lamb and sheep are the same animal?
Yeah.
Luke says he knew.
Like just missed that week of school?
Tough moments for you. To recap this episode, you smell.
Real bad.
You smell. Your dog smells.
Awful.
You got coffee cups all over.
It's a coffee cup festival in here.
Your favorite snail is getting popped for salt PEDs.
I thought Sammy was a guy, too.
Yeah, you had Sammy's sex wrong. Oh, man. You lost the first ever speed reading competition you've been entered into.
Yep.
This is so tough. And earlier in the show, it looked like you were made out of an 80s music video.
Yeah, that was cool.
Oh, man. And you have no flour. Thank you. Anthony in the chat says he doesn't have any flour.
Flowerless.
Yeah. And you had no idea that a lamb and a sheep were the same thing.
Been deflowered.
Brian in the chat wants to know if these are all cries for help.
Usually is, Bri.
Go clean his apartment. If anyone wants to go clean Jake's apartment.
There's not much I do that's not a cry for help.
Sometimes you yell for help.
Help!
Help!
I get it.
Okay. All right.
When's the last time you yelled for help?
Great question.
Thank you.
Had to be like my hands were covered in flour or like some cooking materials, and I needed someone to turn the sink on. I'm serious. Help! Turn the sink on. Your hands are full.
Just showing off all your flower times in front of me.
Can't believe you don't have flour, and you don't know like what flour is used for.
I've used it like, I don't know, if you're making, what do you do? Like if you're making breaded chicken or something.
Yeah.
You get the chicken cutlet, you dip it in the egg juice, you put a little flour on there, eat it raw.
That'd be gross, Jake.
Yeah, that'd be gross.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you use flour all the time for? Like baking?
Yeah, baking stuff. We made banana bread.
Baking.
Made banana bread recently.
Baking's all carbs, and I don't do carbs, Jim.
Yeah, but I mean, you use flour for other stuff. Like you said, breaded chicken, breaded anything. Sometimes you need flour to thicken up a little soup.
Carbs, Jim. I hate soup. I hate all warm liquids. I can't bread my chicken because of the aforementioned carb situation. I've just
And
thrown.
whenever you bread your chicken, you're always eating it raw.
I'm always eating it raw. That's the biggest issue for me. I can't get to the point where I put it in the oven. It just looks so damn good.
Yeah, yeah. Once you dip that piece of chicken in the flour, and then the egg and the flour again, that's right down your gullet.
God.
Yeah, barely biting it too. It slides right down.
Oh God.
Okay, the last news story of the day was don't call 911 to complain about an ice cream truck. Seems like a good time for ice cream trucks to get into some crime.
Right?
Yeah.
Dude, send the ice cream trucks to Braintree.
Yeah, perfect storm.
It's hot as hell, and they don't want people committing crimes. I mean, holy smokes.
See, like this, the Peel Regional Police Department, they put out a notice. And this is worded in the way a police department should put out a notice. It's hot outside, which means the ice cream trucks will probably be out. If the ice cream truck stops in front of your house and is there for a bit due to all the children, it's still not a reason to call 911 to complain. If you have a complaint about an ice cream truck, call 311. Perfectly written police department notice.
I think it's low-key messed up that you're saying police departments can't joke.
If the Braintree Police Department wrote this notice, it would come off something like this. It's hot as soccer's balls outside. Everyone loves ice cream. You want double scoops? So do they. Let the kids get the double scoops. Watch some shows. Trendy, trendy, trend, trend. Trend, trend, trend. Trend, trend, trend. Signed, the Popo.
What kind of accent do you think comes out of Braintree, Massachusetts?
Oh, the person that's writing these for the police department isn't from Braintree. Everyone in Braintree wants to turn their brains into a tree. You know what I'm saying? They want to murder their brains because of how dumb their accent is. They're like, they don't speak for us. So, it's crazy.
Well, but before we get to the bet of the day music, we have one.
I have an air fryer, Tom Davis.
Man is eliminated from speed reading competition for being too ugly, letting the other guy win it, the flowerless idiot. So, okay, bet of the day. It's the bet of the day.
Bet of the day. Bet of the day. Jakey, the speed reading loser.
Read the last article again.
Read the last article again?
That last article we did before bet of the day
Yeah.
was that speed reading champion gets disqualified.
I know. I'm not a champion. I'm only in the second round. Someone else got disqualified because their friend who doesn't have any flour let them win. I get it. Okay. All right. I don't know. What is your bet of the day on Thursday? Did you win it? You said the Braves and the Nationals were going to go over. This is so long ago.
Oh, I said they were going to go over?
Yeah.
When was it? Thursday?
Oh, no. You just picked the Braves.
Okay. Yeah, Nationals won 13-4.
You're so stupid.
Stupid. Speed reading champ, but he's stupid. All right, so I need a winner. Bet of the day.
It's a bet of the day. Dude, you're brutal.
Brutal the doodle dog. Jim, you know I've been lining this bet up for a while. Go out, take out a second mortgage on this one, because Baltimore's playing Arizona in the desert, and boy, there's gonna be runs. The over/under is 9, and that shouldn't be legal in a Baltimore game. So I'm taking the over.
Jake, do you know that our records are now you're 57 and 68, and I'm 56 and 69? Do you know how ahead you were?
Yeah.
At one point, it was 2001. I
No.
came all the way back.
Nope.
Something similar. All right, so the Orioles, are they playing in Baltimore?
They're in Arizona.
Wow. Wow. The Diamondbacks. Who would win? Diamondbacks versus Oriole.
Diamondbacks so easily.
Why is the over-under set to 9? Is it like Greinke?
Nope, it's Dylan Bundy and his 5.28 ERA versus. Oh, I think didn't we see Merrill Kelly, your guy?
Merrill.
Merrill.
Hey, hon, do you want to name our son Merrill? No.
Arizona might score 9 themselves.
It was
This is
my
such a
grandfather's name. Merrill. So you got the over 9. Why is it set so low?
I mean,
That's
I
what
don't know
everyone's wondering.
what you wanna hear, buddy.
What's that?
I don't know what you want to hear.
I want to hear why it's set so low.
Talking away.
Dylan Bundy gave up 7 earned runs and then 5 and 4 in his last.
And he's been generally bad ever since he came up as a big prospect.
I don't know why this is set so low, so I'm just going to take the over with you. Jake is stupid, but he's smart.
Wow. Thanks, man.
Jake is stupid, but he's smart.
Jake is stupid, but he's smart.
Jake is stupid, but smart.
No.
Jake's stupid,
Oh.
but smart.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Yeah, what's the song we played today?
Was it Drake?
Oh, about the
Rizzy.
cochlear implants. I remember now.
I done kept
Yeah.
it real from the jump. Living at my mama's house, we'd argue every month, nigga. I was trying to
Living at my mom's house, we'd argue every month. Sir, I was brought to you by Drake. We'll see you tomorrow.
Can't picture a less representative song for this episode.
Now we're here. This was it. This
We're
is it.
here.
See you guys.
Enjoy, everyone.